Sagittarius, what's up, y'all? What's going on with y'all? What's going on? What's good in the hood? Whatever hood you in. Neighborhood is neighborhood, you know? It could be affluent. It could be the ghetto. Still a neighborhood. So, what I'm going to be doing right now, Sagittarius, is... You put an apostrophe at the end of the S, right? Sagittarius is... It's going to be a past, present, future reading, alright? So I'm going to draw 3 cards. I ain't going to keep you long. I'm going to draw 3 cards. The first card is going to reflect your past. The card following is going to reflect your present moment in time. And the last card is going to reflect and represent your future. Alright? So it's story time, basically. We're going to tell a story. So I've been shuffling a little bit. I'm going to shuffle a little bit more. Then I'm going to get the slice and dice in this deck, and then we're going to get into it. How y'all feeling, though? I hope y'all feeling real well out there, you know? Real talk. Are y'all stuck? Now the cards want to, like, clunk up on me. Might have to get some powder in a minute. You know what I'm saying? But that's what happens when you use your favorite deck, right? Eventually, you're going to have to, yeah, it gets like that. But with no further ado, here comes the slice, the dice. This is your past card, Sagittarius. The Chariot in reverse. So you were being forceful about something in your past that sent you like this. Mutable, right? We can discuss that and you feel right at home, I'm pretty sure. But it had you in a position to where you couldn't grab those reins that is usually associated with the Chariot, you know what I mean? So you had lost your control. And within losing your control in the past, it made you powerless. And this is something that you felt. This is something that I'm also picking up that this is something that someone brought to your attention, and that could have also made you not only feel some kind of way, it did make you feel some kind of way, but also having to take accountability for your own shit. Like you had to sit with your own shit. You get what I'm saying? Like, yo, I really did this to myself. I really brought this on myself. So it's like a full sense of empowerment that you had, and it prevented you to get in it allowed you, or it caused you, pardon me, to get in your own way. You became your worst enemy. It was a self-righteous move, therefore it was a self-sabotage. Not for nothing, though. There could have been some type of external force that coerced a situation. And I'm not saying you're not able-bodied and you're not smart enough to maneuver around someone who has a plan for you. But sometimes we all fall victim and susceptible to someone else's plan. And you may feel that way. You may feel you've been wronged in hindsight. Like, yo, you know what? They blackballed me, or they put this obstacle in my way intentionally, knowing that I would behave in this type of way. It can be one of those things as well that happened in the past. Nonetheless, it's something that you had to dig deep within, pause, in order to, realize and sort out. Let's get to your present moment in time, though, Sag. We have the 8 of Wands. That looks like your sign, but we have the 8 of Wands upright, right? Correct. So here it is. You're like redeeming yourself, taking massive action. Always be mindful, though, that haste makes waste. So you might have already experienced some of that already. You might have, wasted some expenses, wasted some energy. It just is what it is. I'm not saying it's bad, good, wrong, right? It just is what it is, but it's progress nonetheless. It's movement forward. It's exciting to you, too. You get to be back in your element, which this is obviously is, right? You're traveling again. You're doing things that the holidays just passed, so you probably felt real good about that. And you may even be taking more time off of work. If you did take off, I'm getting that you took time off of work for the holidays, but you might have even taken some extra time. So you might have buckled down to the point where you're able to actually do that. I don't recall exactly how that works, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I mean? You could have some romance in your life. You know what I'm saying? What you're doing more than anything, though, is you're expressing the fruits of your labors, like through your expressions. You know what I'm saying? So if you made some money, you're going to go travel and spend some of that money, is what you're doing right now. If you made some money, you're going to go buy some people some gifts. And if you don't have a lot of people like in your immediate circle, you're going to splurge that gift on your lover, you know what I'm saying? Or the person that you're dating, you know? And if you're not dating right now, you do have your eye on, or should I say you're open to dating right now. And you know that this is the energy that you need to be in to be more abundant. You're aware of that. And again, this is a redemption. I feel like you're just in a redemption mode right now. And this makes you feel good because redemption is my favorite word in the dictionary, period, point blank. And this kind of like makes you feel witty. It makes you feel like a genius because you know what you went through in the past with that being out of control and it messed you up. So to get here at this point in time right now makes you feel real, I would say proud of yourself, but it's more like you just feel good about being smart. Feel witty. In the future, let's see what you got in the future because I'm interested. You got the World card. Upright. Success. Yes. So that's why I say I want to see what's in the future for you because, man, that would have been a damper to see that you went through all of that, got into this moment in time of being in your element and all upbeat and all that. And, it could have took a different turn. But I'm glad to see that in your future, like you're doing some type of work now, right? But what I'm feeling from this is you're going to be doing some. Let me make sure I get this correct. You're going to be maneuvering in a type of way that is more expansive in what you're doing right now. So, whatever field that you're in, right? There's a feeling of, yeah, you rock with people, they rock with you, but it doesn't quite feel like the conclusion of the type of community or environment that you want to have in that field. I think this is a type of field that it really is flexible at that. But its rigid confines at times is not your style. Therefore, you're going to add something onto this profession that is more innovative, more curious, and get people really talking and sharing ideas and being creative more to where you're going to feel more like you belong in the industry, in the field that you're in. You're going to get way more fulfillment out of it. It's going to still involve travel, so you're going to love that. And it's just going to feel like wholeness. It's going to feel like you're complete. It's going to feel like everything was worth it. And I mean everything, the bumps, the bruises. We discussed your past, so that definitely was part of this journey, and you persevered. You're going to have something that is substantial, something that is worth, that's noteworthy. You're going to be recognized for it. And you're going to have some mastery over this as well. Whatever it is that you do, Sagittarius, you're good at it. You're good at it. And you're going to obtain more accolades for sharing your ideas with people. I think you're like going to be in a breakaway type of same industry, but like in a breakaway company or a breakaway group or, an extension of something that might even be more smaller, but more grand.